Anyway, so here we are in what should be... Wow, this red soil. Where the heck are we? I've never seen such red soil in the US, but I feel like we kind of have to be there, right? This is not obvious to me. This house looks American, so I'm going to guess US. If this is US, that's the reddest soil I've ever seen in the US. Wow. And we won it. That was it. Gosh. Okay, we move up to Global Division Tier 4. What is going on, guys? It is Zigzag here, and welcome back to another video. You are joining me on round 1 of this GeoGuessr match, and we are here somewhere in Europe, and we are trying to rank up to level 100. I'm on level 90 right now, and level 100 is apparently the top rank, or level 99 or something like that. So let's just get in here and think about what country we are, so that we can rank up here a bit. So this kind of feels like Turkey to me. Wouldn't be surprised if we were in Turkey. Rather hilly. Could be Greece or North Macedonia as well. We have short antenna, so let's think about this. This yellow sign, maybe not quite a Turkish thing. So I'm going to go in and check out North Macedonia here. So not North Macedonia. Let's think about the other countries that have been guessed around here. And we do have an antenna, but this could be Bulgaria or Serbia. They're the other two I can think of that have not really been guessed yet. So let's check out Bulgaria here. And yes, it's Bulgaria, so very nice. We'll just spectate as the rest of them get their guesses in here. But it's actually turned out to be a difficult first round, not necessarily typical Bulgaria, although this house looks rather Bulgarian to me as well. Yeah, the blue strips on the plates and everything, though I'm sure if people went around, they could have found some Cyrillic. Of course, we like to play no moving on this channel, though, so that is our prerogative, I guess. We have a crossing sign here with a yellow border. I often see that in Russia. This is Generation 4, though. And this language here should mean that we're in the Czech Republic, I guess. So interesting that they put the yellow borders around there. Yeah, that is Czech language, I think. I don't know about you guys, but I think this is like a very Czech scene with like the graffiti overground and the girl smoking, standing next to the train tracks. I like that. I like that. We are through, and it's only 3 of us left. So maybe we are approaching this rank 100 quicker than I had anticipated. But yeah, we have Generation 4 here with driving left-hand side of the road. So should be Thailand with this script. And oh wow. With this amount of time, we have to lock in pretty quickly here. And it should, of course, be correct here, but my internet was a bit slow. So loading the location, here we go. We've got to lock this one in a bit faster, but this is, I thought it was Australia off the bat. It should actually be Ghana. Interesting how much like it looked like the northern half of Australia, but Elizabeth, she's also locked. So let's see if she's also correct, if she knows about the Ghana car. And yeah, we won. Excellent. So we rank up to Division 92 here, or rank 92 Division, Continental Division Tier 2. Bit slow on the internet, but a good win. And I have a slight suspicion that some of the people it's putting us into games with at this time of day, in the Australian time of day, are bots. So, yeah, I mean, we'll give it another go. No point in stopping now, because we have to get that win. But, okay, we're getting some higher level people here. When someone has a profile picture, I'm definitely thinking that they are real, but some of the other ones without profile pictures, especially like someone like JJ, where he just has no level, no profile picture, I am suspicious. Nice raking with the young lean profile picture. Okay, here we go into it. 10 people, I like it, 10 people in the game, so should be a bit of competition here. So first one, broken road, black car. This is Russia, this is easily Russia. The black car really does it for us, but even with the broken road and the poles and everything in the flat landscape, it's quite obviously Russia. And so let's see how everyone else goes. Okay, so we're coming to the end of this round. We have had Latvia, France, Australia, New Zealand, Brazil, South Africa, Argentina, Poland, Ukraine, Lithuania, Estonia, Poland again, and these 2 guys unfortunately will be departing us, so it's just going to be 4 of us left moving into round 2. What a brutal round that first one was. Russia can be tough. I guess there were probably no clues in the surrounding area. Anyway, on this one, I'm feeling... with these buildings? It's interesting. Probably France? Let me think now. This sign... I mean, this could be Britain. It's not Britain, so it's gotta be France or Ireland. I actually think Ireland is more likely here. If it's not Ireland, then it should be France. This should be like near Brittany or something, so I'll just go for that. And yes, of course it is. Okay, I don't really know why I guessed Ireland like that. I shouldn't have, but Yeah, and also Ireland doesn't even use this type of sign here, so there you go. We've also had a Luxembourg guess, which I kind of vibe with that. It looks more like Luxembourg than some of the other guesses we've had. Definitely not Sweden. You'd never find houses like this in Sweden, that's for sure. I mean, the better you get at GeoGuessr, the better you get at the architecture guesser element of it, and it's one of the most rewarding things because, you know, where people live is important, and it's interesting just to see what people are rocking with in different countries. Anyway, so here we are in what should be, wow, this red soil. Where the heck are we? I've never seen such red soil in the US, but I feel like we kind of have to be there, right? This is not obvious to me. This house looks American, so I'm going to guess US. If this is US, that's the reddest soil I've ever seen in the US. Wow. And we won it. That was it. Gosh. Okay, we move up to Global Division Tier 4 when it loads here. Okay, we move up to Global Division Tier 4. Awesome. Very, very pleased with that. Okay, so if we moved up 3 here, it should just take 2 more Battle Royale games to rank up to the final one. So, let's go for it. Let's continue on. That was the reddest soil I've ever seen in the US, for sure. Okay, we are finally into the first round here. We've got like a church in front of us. Almost felt like South African off the bat, but no, this has to be somewhere in Europe. Ooh, we've got a line through the L, so it's going to be Poland. So we can lock that in. And I dare say some of the other stronger players here will also lock as well. Seems like we definitely have some people with the right ideas in this one. Okay, so I'm looking at the people without profile pictures. Orange, 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 orange. I have a suspicion that some of these guys are bots, and I really think if you add bots to a game like this, you really have to like have an option to opt out, because I don't want to get to rank 100 playing against people that are mostly new players. I mean, iPhone, that probably seems like it's probably an actual player playing on their iPhone. Same with this one. Okay, so maybe they're just people playing on the phone version of the game. Wouldn't say that's impossible, but yeah, anyhow, that's my stance on it, and let's see how people can get through here. Okay, just seems like we're going to have 5 people through here. Everyone with a profile picture progresses, everyone without does not, so I do find that quite interesting. I'm going to have to refresh the page here. You cannot believe how bad my internet is. It's been loading for the last minute. So I'm going to go restart my router, and hopefully we can play again. Okay, great. So come back to this message. We've dropped to a lower division. We've lost 3 ranks that we had just gained because of my internet crashing. And there's a Woolies. We were in Queensland here. Couldn't have won it though because I was not there to. So let's try and gain back some of this rank and look at all the people with no rank we're playing against this time. That is quite sus. So we should have an easy game here. Get back that rank. And if it ends up being not that interesting, I can just cut it out. But let's see, this one should be in Britain or Ireland. I think with the stone wall, it's going to be Ireland, but then Britain is always fine as well. So let's just get ready to click on it. And yes, it's Ireland. Excellent. Okay, so seems like people have done relatively well here. Stefan, he's gotten just Brazil, so he's the only one to leave, and this one is in Canada? No, it's not Canada, it's Latvia, I think, actually. So initially I was thinking Canada. We got this thick giveaway sign here, and these bollards actually might not even be Latvia. Let me think now. I think it should be, actually. Let's check it out. So it's not Latvia, so we got these thin bollards, Varsalav. I think that's actually filled in with some yellow, so perhaps this is actually going to be Finland instead. Yes, it is. Excellent. Actually, people getting it relatively well here. Okay, so people once again have done fairly well here. Sebastian, he's going to get knocked out as well, so we lost 2 people there. Not to worry though. Just trying to think where I'd go for this one, NMPZ. I guess it looks most like Mexico? Yeah, appears to be Mexico, I think, with a single yellow line. And so we can just lock it. That's what I like about country mode instead of distance mode. You can get those easy locks and just go straight through. So we had a bunch of wrong guesses here. We had Spain, US, Brazil, Australia, and Argentina. I don't mind those guesses. This actually does kind of look like Argentina or Australia with these bushes. I'm going for you, iPhone de Slaughter. I don't know. Probably French, but I can't pronounce it. Anyway, we have 4 people getting through here, and South Africa guess as well. Also makes sense. Okay, so we are through, and seems like 6 people did make it, so well done to everyone who did. Here we are in what appears to be Austria. This is probably going to be somewhere in Vienna, judging by that street sign. So it's going to be an easy lock and an easy win as well. Also, the Austrian number plates have a bit of red next to the blue strip, so makes things nice and easy. Okay, so 4 people making it through here. Can Kevin pull a final second guess here? He cannot. It's just 4 of us through here. And this one looks like Luxembourg. Do we have wide blur? So we don't have wide blur at all, so it should, I guess, be in one of the countries surrounding there, because the architecture looks rather like Luxembourg. So I'm going to guess France first, then Belgium. Could even be Denmark, I suppose, but no, it is France. So I would love to know exactly where this is, but yeah, this one definitely had a rather Luxembourg-looking feel. So next round is New Zealand. We've got New Zealand bollard here. Really is that simple, boys, when you know your bollards. So let's move on to the next round, I guess. Okay, we actually lost carte ambre there. So just the final here, and we have a red crossing here. Oh, this is interesting. So it should be Russia. It should be Russia. We've got no antenna. It's the only problem I can see. Oh, that was a blue strip, so maybe it is Serbia or something like that instead. And of course my internet is giving out. Nice! Final round of the game. Fantastic time to completely lose connection. Let's see now though. Should be Serbia, I think, with the blue strips and everything. Although, it's interesting language there. I'm going to click Serbia just in case the guess actually goes through, but I can only assume that I've already lost this one, unfortunately. Ukraine. Okay, so it's actually in Ukraine, so I'll refresh the page. If we're able to guess Ukraine, we will, but presumably we've already lost, so... Okay, guys, there is the result. I think that was pretty much expected that he would have got it correct. It was a few minutes before I rejoined. But yeah, we end up the video on rank 93, so at least a bit of a progression in the video. And I definitely think that next time I start recording some Battle Royale, we can make it to rank 100 without moving whatsoever. And I think that's a pretty good achievement. And then, after that, we'll try and maintain that rank in MPZ, which will be a lot harder. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I know it's a bit of a shorter one, but such is my internet setup at the moment. I'm going to try and get it fixed. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you guys in a video soon. Like and subscribe.